Hey all, today I have a special review today where we're going to take a look at the all-new 2026 Thomas & Friends Exploring Timished's Train set featuring Harold and Thomas. So here's the box for you. Here's the box. Here's one of the sides featuring the contents in it. And here is the back. And here is the side with the promo Thomas art, which definitely doesn't look AI, although it's been proven many times that it isn't. So I think before I unbox this is actually the last one. I got this on Amazon for $50, and the weird thing is about this set is that this was actually the last one they had in stock. So I don't think everything else to do, but say here about the box. So I'm just gonna disunbox it, and yeah, there you go. All right, so here is the set, and yeah. So before I go on, I'm gonna start looking at the engines here. So there's Thomas here. If we can focus. Fine, right here. I have to say though, Thomas doesn't look that bad. I mean, he feels. Okay, wait, am I feeling his rivets? Oh my god, you can feel any, you can also feel any of the individual ones, but I should really scratch them because I don't want to ruin the paint. But, you know, there's a lamp iron in the back without the lining, unfortunate. Not the red lining, unfortunately. He has the big wooden drawing magnets. I do have a one, and I've seen images on it. It's like the same size, so yeah. Then we have is Harold. I don't know what you would call this Harold. This is not Harold. This is some other guy. But I was gonna say that he reuses the same mold as the reboot one, but actually, if you look on Ford, he's actually slimmer for some reason. Yeah, but yeah, it's Harold. Also, this one and the Thomas has Phillips screws in the bottom. Not Phillips screws, but I forgot what it's called. But basically, I'm assuming they're gonna have like these kind of screws for the plastic ones, and not like the rivets in die-cast ones. Before we go on to the layout, they also came with this, so maybe there's some behind the scenes stuff. I'll probably take a look at this guy, maybe. But it's only comes with one for some reason. Why not two? I mean, when Wood came out, they had like two. Each one came with like two. So, I don't know, it's weird, I guess. So, let's start off with Thomas. He's at Timished's right now, which, let's take a look at Timished's here for the fact, since we're here for right now. This guy's massive. Well, yes, there is a little bit of rip here. So, there was an accidental rip here. So terrible. I hate stickers. But if we go to the back here, sorry for this wonky camera angle, but in the back here, you have like 3 figures right here. Well, technically not figurines though. They're realistically just like people like that. And then we have 3 of these rising things. So if you want to move them up, you can move one of them up, and you can put let's say Thomas out of here for a second. And then there's also this car thing right here. I'm just using it for car characters because I mean they're kind of weird though. And Timished's said this like weird like back entrance into here, and it also looks like it's gonna be for red vehicles. So, hopefully my hand doesn't block. Oh my god, it does block it. But if I raise this guy upwards, it does this. So maybe it's something like I forgot what it's called, but there's a Hot Wheels set that has this exact motion, but once you sit them down, we can roll them out of there. For details though, I want to focus mainly on this one. Camera, focus. Camera, focus. Let me move back over a little bit. There's Duke right there. I think that's Duke. That's Duke. That's crazy, as I mentioned by name. Anyways, there's Harold's place right here. I don't have a lot to say about this part, but Harold just stays here, and he has a little helmet pad. But you can also put some things like this back here. So maybe this could be like Smudger's shed or whatever this is. I don't know why they made this sexistic available. It's weird. So besides that, you leave Tim's sheds and you head over to the windmill. Yeah, so I think one of the main features of this playset. Sorry, just trying to get up. So you can press this guy down and the windmill will spin. Look at that, the windmill spins. And also, some details and all that. The fact this is based on the header windmill. But it'd be funny though. If the reboot does like a recreation of the hit logo, that'd be really funny. Anyways, bypass the switch. The spoon asks where does the switch go to. It just goes to here. Goes to here. There we go. And we go over here. Go over here, and then you enter into Timoth Bridge. Now there's two things though. This is actually a drawbridge for Timoth, so I'm confused though. So if this is the actual layout for Timoth sheds, which I'm hoping it isn't. So it's gonna be like this, so we're just a drawbridge right for Timoth. The bridge can also lift up, so I'm gonna move this backwards by the way. Look, that's a drawbridge. Also a little bit annoying too, but you can also just do this. Thomas, 3, 2, 1, go. And if you want to, you can also have Thomas go underneath the bridge, which road vehicles we use, and definitely for locomotives. There's definitely not going to be a risk. I think there will be 2 road vehicles are coming out. I think it's 3 or 2. It's probably 2. Then we go all the way to here, and we get to this road crossing right here. I have nothing else to say about this road bridge, except for this. For some reason, this part is like very loose, so they're like forced to get it in, turn it around, turn on one of its sides, do all the things, and it still doesn't like to do its thing. And then you come all the way back to here. So, what do I think of this set? Honestly, though, it's not a bad set to say. This is a great set to first release out. I think my only complaint here is that why is there another railroad crossing here? And why are the characters plastic? Like the push-on line, the original diecast line didn't have that. Like for the Honest Go stuff, they're all diecast. But hey, that's just me. So that's all I have to say for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.